This lecture is basically connected from my previous lecture in which we have initiated the circuits of network analysis with capacitive circuits. We find out the value of VL and VC and IC in case of capacitive circuits and drawn their responses. Now we are going to discuss both types of circuits, capacitive as well as inductive circuits, with both the procedures in the integration and derivative, right? So my first circuit is a capacitive circuit in which we are given with IC, and this is the waveform for IC. And what we have to find out, we have to sketch the output waveform for VC. This is VC. Now, as you guys know that when we have to find out the value of V when a capacitive circuit is given, then the formula for using that is this formula. Now what we are going to do, we have to define the spans, time spans. First span is from 0 to 1. We have to find out the value of IC in this time period. As we know that IC is equal to 0 from our, we have to find out the value of VC, sorry. As we know that the value of IC in this span from 0 to 1 is 0. There is no waveform in that span in our input waveform. Okay. Now what we are going to do, we have to put the value 0 in amplitude in I in our formula. And what we are going to get, we will get Vc of t is equal to 0 from 0 to t. 0 to t we write it because we have the limit of t. We don't have to write from 0 to 1. We have to write from 0 to t. As we know that the integral from minus infinite to infinite has been divided into minus infinite to 0 and 0 to infinite. So this 0 to infinite is this 0 to t, and this negative 0 to 0 is the initial condition. In our question, we have initial condition of 0. As we see of 0 negative, we see from minus infinite to 0. This one is 0 in our question. In some questions, we are given with some initial conditions. Maybe it would be written that Vc of 0 negative is equal to 1, is equal to 2, anything. We have to write that value over here if we are given with that value, right? In this case, our initial condition is 0. Vc of 0 negative is 0. Now what we are going to do next, we have to find out the value for whole span from 0 to 1. So next what we are going to do, we will find out at Vc of 0 if we have t in this equation, the equation we get over here. If we have t over here, then we are going to put the value t as 0 and find out the value of whole time interval from 0 to 1. First of all, we put the value 0, and after that we will put the value 1 and find out what is the required result. This would be more clear in my next. Now in next case, we have the time from 1 to 2. In 1 to 2, we have the value 1. Waveform, a square waveform is given in our question and its value is 1. Again, we are adopting the same procedure. Now integrated, what we are going to get 1 by 2 into t. This is the integral of our required part. What are the limits from 1 to t? And what is our initial condition? Vc of 0 negative. We find out this initial condition in our previous step. It is 0. This one is 0. Now after putting the values, we get Vc is equal to 1 by 2 into t minus 1. This is our equation. This is having a t. Now what we are going to do next, we are going to put this time interval one by one in this equation. First of all, when we put Vc of 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. So Vc of 1 is equal to 0. Next, Vc of 2, after putting the value 2 in t, we get Vc of 2 is equal to 1 by 2. This would be used in our further time spans, further time intervals. Next case is from 2 to 3. Again, as from 0 to 1 it was 0. Similarly, from 2 to 3 it is again 0. After putting the values, we got this kind of equation. This 1 by 2 is left. Why? Because we have Vc of minus 2 in our initial equation. This is our initial condition which we got from our previous step. After putting the values, we got Vc of 2 is equal to 1 by 2 and Vc of 3 is equal to 1 by 2. Now the last one, from time 3 to 4, we got this equation. After putting all the values as previously, we are using the initial state of Vc of 3 negative. What was previously done in this case? This is our final equation, 1 by 2, 2t minus 5. And after putting the values of t, we got Vc of 3 is equal to 1 by 2 and V3 of 4 is equal to 3 by 2. The final task is, how can we draw this waveform? Yes. Again, first of all, we'll draw what is given at our input side. This waveform was our input waveform. In this waveform, from time 0 to 1, we had 0 waveform. These are the 2 points. This point, first point and second point. We draw a 0 line on the x-axis. From span 1 to 2, we had an equation. So, what does the equation mean? Equation means it's a slope. Its value is 1 by 2 at 2 on x-axis or t. We may call it as t. Similarly, from time 2 to 3, it's again 0, this one. And from time 3 to 4, we got an equation over here. And the value, after putting the values in the equation, we got 3 by 2. And these dotted lines are on negative axis. This line has been extended to minus 1 by 2 and this line to minus 3 by 2. Now this is the second problem. In this problem, we are having an inductive circuit, an inductor with value 1 by 2 Henry. We have to sketch VL. IL is given and IL is a sine wave, this one. And what we are going to sketch? We are going to sketch VL, this one, in case of inductive circuit. Now, first of all, from our previous slides, we have to find out what formula is going to use in this kind of circuit to find out the value of VL, that is L into derivative of I. This kind of waveform, as it started from 0, goes to a peak and then return back to pi. We will divide it into two time slots, from 0 to pi by 2 and from pi by 2 to pi. So from 0 to pi by 2, IL is equal to sine of t. When we are going to find out the value of V of L, put the value of inductor, that is 1 by 2 into derivative of sine of t. We got 1 by 2 cos of t. This is the equation. It means that our output would be in the shape of cosine waveform, not in the shape of sine waveform. Now put the values. As the time our time slot was starting from 0. So first of all, put the value 0 in cos of t. We got 1 by 2. Now the other end was pi by 2. Putting the value 1 by 2 into cos pi by 2 is equal to 90. We got a 0. Similarly, from pi by 2 to pi, again we use the same formula, 1 by 2 d over dt into sine of t, which is equal to 1 by 2 cos of t. 1 by 2 cos of 90 degrees is equal to again 0, and 1 by 2 cos 180, that is pi, is equal to minus 1. So we got V of pi is equal to minus 1 by 2. And if we consider further, from pi to infinite, we have no waveform. We only have one cycle of sine wave, one half cycle of sine wave, positive cycle. So it is 0. Final task is to plot this waveform. This is our input, IL, it's a sine wave. At 0, we got 1 by 2. When our t was 0 in our output waveform. We got a value of 1 by 2. When we have the input of pi by 2 in cos of theta, we got an answer of 0. So, similarly, when we had pi of when we have pi, which means 180, cos of 180, we got minus 1 by 2. So, this is the shape of our cosine wave. It can be extended as I have shown in blue shades on other sides if it is given. As it's not given, so it is 0 on the other ends. This is our final waveform. Now you have to solve all this type of questions in exercise from question number 27 to 38. And this is your assignment. You have to submit it.